Hi, I'm Allison Gingras from Reconciled to You, coming to you today for Catholics Online with a little Wednesday wisdom. Today I am actually coming to you from a place of great wisdom. I'm not sure you can see. I'm sure you can now. There's Jesus. This is my holy hour, which now takes place in my car. And while I do miss our beautiful little chapel, I'm very happy to still have my time with Jesus. I absolutely missed it during kind of the height of the quarantine, where we weren't able to even we were the stay-at-home order. My pastor didn't want to put even Jesus out in the window of the rectory where he is now, because he wanted us to stay home and be safe. So it's wonderful to have this time again, this hour. For me, it's getting back to as much normalcy. Don't pick words you can't pronounce, which is pretty much all of the English language for me. Getting back to doing things in my faith that help me grow in my faith. And one of the greatest things is time in the sacraments. Obviously going to Mass, the Eucharist, but also part of the Eucharist is this beautiful time with Jesus in the Blessed Sacrament, spending time in adoration. And I have to say, I kind of like the quiet of my car. I forgot today, but I usually bring a water, which I wouldn't normally do, into the chapel. And if I want, I can pick my own music. And today it's a little toasty in the car. Sometimes I go out with a chair, and I might still do that out here on the lawn. Our church is just so amazing. Look, they even put up a tent with fans. Like, how amazing is that? Somebody even thinks of that. So you can spend this quiet, alone time with Jesus. It is so important for us to spend time with Jesus. Coming up in the gospel, not this week, I believe it's next week, Jesus is going to tell the parable about the rich man and storing. He gathers all of his possessions and he stores them in his storehouse, and he's like, I'm gonna just eat, drink, and be merry. Rest. He actually says, rest, eat, drink, and be merry. And he's planning for the future. But the future, Jesus tells us we need to plan for, is our heavenly future. Are our storehouses in heaven as jam-packed as our closets at home? It's quite a question to ponder. That's my wisdom for the day. How are you filling your storehouse for heaven? Are you finding time to know, love, and serve Jesus as you should? Know, love, and serve God as you should. And if you're not sure what that looks like, find some time, even just a few minutes, with Jesus in the Eucharist. Even before Mass or after Mass, after you receive communion, if there's that quiet time, or this special time that you can have where you find Jesus wherever he may be, in the rectory window, or maybe you're blessed to have a chapel that's open, and spend that time asking him, what do you want me to do? How do you want me to serve you? How can I fill my treasure, my closet in heaven, right? How can I build up my spiritual nest egg? That's what I say. Hello, brain. Nest egg. How can I build my spiritual nest egg that I can be with you, Lord, forever in heaven? Let me not get too wrapped up in what is here and what is now and what I think is important. Like, yes, we have to work, and it's okay to even set aside and create a financial nest egg right here on earth. But really, to keep our focus to Christ always and our spiritual treasury, because someday, whether we like it or not, our life will be demanded of us. And when we stand before Christ, I want to make sure that I have all the grace and merits, and I can look at him and know that I'm a sinner and that I need his mercy, but that I know him, and more importantly, he knows me. That I don't stand there as a stranger before him, but as a beloved daughter who tried, failed, tried again, went to confession, went to adoration, sweated for Jesus here, but always made him a priority. I put him first and foremost in my life above all things. And if I order my life that way, regardless of the mistakes and missteps I'll make, I know that Jesus will welcome me with a good and faithful servant, and his mercy will abound, and his grace will cover me. So that's your wisdom for the day. Thanks for listening. Thanks for joining us here at Catholics Online. I'm going to leave you with Jesus. I hope that you can see him in there a little. There he is. There's a little glare, but blessed be God now and forever and always. Amen.